Jeremiah chapter 12 verse 1 through 5. Chapter 12 verse 1 through 5. I'll be speaking on supernatural speed. Righteous art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee, yet let me talk with thee, O of thy judgment. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper? Wherefore are they all happy that deal very treacherously? Verse 2. Thou hast planted them, yea, they have taken root, they grow, yea, they bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth and far from their reins, which is their heart. But thou, O Lord, knowest me. Thou hast seen me and tried my heart towards thee. Pull them out of the sheep for slaughter. Prepare them for the day of slaughter. Let's read verse 4. How long shall the land mourn and the herbs be every field wither? For the wickedness of them that dwell therein, the beasts are consumed and the birds, because they said, he shall not see our last end. Verse 5. If thou hast run with footmen, and they have wearied thee, then canst thou contend with horses. And if in the land of peace wherein thou trusted, thou wearied thee, then how wilt thou do in the swelling of Jordan? May the Lord bless the reading. Sit down balandociously on your enemy's head. Supernatural speed. May you travel in the right direction. Speed is the rate at which a thing or something travels or moves or operates. And when we talk about speed, we talk about rate, pace, tempo, momentum. When we talk about speed, we are talking about rate, pace at which a thing moves, the tempo, which is the temperature. And then we talk about the momentum. So when we talk about speed, we are talking about to hurry, race, run, to sprint, to make haste, to shoot. So these are synonymous or close to speed. Our God is a God of speed, but albeit is not a God of reckless speed. He doesn't believe in making things work unnecessarily. Then I begin to study the book of the beginning, which is the book of Genesis. And I begin to see the speed at which God created the whole universe. And 6 days, and the seventh day, he rested because he had created man to be in charge, like I told you. But there's something I want you to understand, that our God started the universe with speed, and after some time, he slowed down. You see, when you begin to move at an high velocity, let me use a scientific language, speed, then you begin to understand that there is a point in time that God begins to teach you, or storms of life begin to teach you how to slow down. And slowing down doesn't mean you have slow speed. And I have taken time here to select 7 types of speed. And before I go there, I'll dish that to you at the end of this sermon. But I want to talk about speed. God created man in the book of Genesis as a matured adult. What does that mean? That the speed at which man was created was in the speed of a light. What does that mean? That man was not an embryo or a spermatozoa that was fertilized in the womb of a woman when man was created. It means that man was born the same day man was born, the same day man had all the ability and the capacity to operate as a man. And that was why an overnight speed will lead to an overnight failure. I repeat it again. An overnight speed will lead to an overnight failure. Whatever you don't work for, you cannot sustain. Hear me? Whatever you don't work for, you cannot sustain. The sustainability of anything that is done by anybody is determined by the amount of pressure, momentum, energy, time that have been invested into it. There is no shortcut, but albeit our God is a God of speed. And before speed can be guaranteed, process must be put in place. Can I go forward? I said before speed can be guaranteed, what process must be put in place? So you must understand the importance of process. And so you need to understand what I'm saying here, that man was created a full-grown adult. And when man came to the Garden of Eden, he needed not to spend 1 year, 2nd year, 3 year, 3rd year. Man had the ability, without going to university, to acquire knowledge by divine inculcation. What does that mean? God inserted an electro-wire man with the capacity to be knowledgeable. So there was no need for man to go to primary, nursery, secondary, university in order to carry the capacity to name the animal. So Adam was a scientific walking mobile machine. Did you hear what I say? Adam was a scientific walking mobile machine endowed by supernatural intelligence called wisdom. Now you need to understand, because of this capacity of not working for what he has, or what God had given to him, he lost it in the Garden of Eden. And that's why you can see most rich men children cannot sustain what their father had worked for them. Do you know why? Because whatever you don't work for, you can't sustain. That's why a son in ministry can break out of his father and break the members and take them to start his own church. But after 2 years, the members will leave, because whatever you don't work for, you cannot sustain. And that's why you can steal another man's husband, and then after that he leaves you, because whatever you don't work for, you cannot sustain. Am I teaching somebody something here? Am I talking to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? That's why you find out some people spend money lavishly without having any feeling, because they don't understand what it takes to work for money. That's why when you are employed under an organization, you see, when you see people under an organization asking for increase of salary, it is the lazy ones. Because most lazy ones want to put in little and get more. But you understand, when you are under an organization, you put your legs in the shoe of the man, if you know what it means to put hard work in place. Can I preach on and talk to somebody here? So what am I trying to say? Our God is a God of supernatural speed, but does not bypass process for speed. Am I talking to somebody here? I prophesy something is about to happen to you. We live in the days where people want to have it overnight, where people want to follow shortcut overnight, where people want to go through the window overnight. Can I talk to somebody here? You might have supernatural speed and still experience all sort of delay, but the delay is not actually delay. It is called prophetic programming to arrive at your destination. Am I talking to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? One night of favor can eradicate 30 years of labor. But can I say this? God does not bypass labor for favor. Like I said earlier some years ago, that labor is the love letter to favor. That wherever you see labor, you see the twin brother called favor coming as the request of labor. Am I teaching somebody something here? So man lost all that he had in the Garden of Eden because man never worked for what he had. And so, as a result of that, the devil took the authority from man. And when he took the authority from man, when Jesus came, Jesus did not need to come as a full-grown adult. Am I talking to somebody here? Sometimes the process of restoration is very rigorous. Am I talking to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? That's why you must not play with opportunity and privileges, because sometimes you don't know what it means to have favor of opportunity and privileges. It took Jesus years in order to restore what man lost. Man got the authority the same day man was created, but it took about 33 years to work the redemption plan for man to climb back what man got one day. So it simply means that God is not a God that bypass process. Can I talk to somebody here? Some of you young folk, you are too in a hurry. You want to make it overnight. That's the reason for blood money. If somebody look at me here and see me and say, this young man, where is he coming? But will not know I have put 22 years into the service of a church, and they don't think that it come overnight. God is a God of process and will not bypass process. And that's why when you come around, you don't talk about favor, you talk about labor. You must put in, because your input will determine your output. It's called garbage or giggle. It's a garbage in or garbage out. But I prophesy that somebody here is about to enter a dimension that nobody can stop. When God begin to decide in the order to redeem man, God was in a hurry, saying in the book of prophecy, who will go for me? Who will I send? Who will go for me? Who will I send? Despite the fact God was in a hurry to redeem man, God had to hold himself patiently to allow Jesus to form like a little embryo in the womb of Mary, and allow Jesus to be in the womb of Mary for 9 months. But can I preach to somebody here? Ladies and gentlemen, it was not Mary that was carrying Jesus, it was Jesus that was carrying Mary. Jesus was inside Mary, but Mary was not the one carrying him. The Bible says in him we have our being. In him there's the fullness of all Godhead. Can I prophesy? Can I talk to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? What does that mystery mean? That you can have a driver that is bigger than you. You might think you are the one leading the driver, but the driver is the one controlling your life. Am I talking to somebody here? There are some of you here, you are like a little embryo working in an organization, and the person you are working under, you are stronger than the person, better than the person. You might not understand that God has allowed you to go through the process. Am I talking here? Am I talking to some Jesus that are inside Mary? You are older than the one carrying you, but the one carrying you can feel that is better. No, even despite the fact Jesus was inside Mary, Mary was not the one carrying Jesus. Jesus was the one carrying Mary. Am I talking to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? I feel Jesus in the womb of Mary screaming and said, can I just come out and begin to perform miracle? And I hear scripture say, all the days of my life I will wait, I will wait, I will wait until my change come. You might just be in the womb right now, but it does not mean that you will not come out. Can I preach to somebody here? The louder the amen, the quicker a miracle. Shout that amen like thunder. If that person is shouting it, that person is coming out. Am I talking to somebody here? Shout that amen like thunder. Am I talking to some people here? Somebody feel is carrying you, but tell the person, you might be carrying me, but I'm the one carrying you. There are some of you, you are a light to an organization. Am I talking to somebody? Somebody shout fire! Shout fire! Shout fire! Can I say this? When Mary met with Elizabeth, the reason why Elizabeth saluted Mary, it is not because Elizabeth honored Mary. No, it was because of the one inside Mary. When John leaped for joy in the womb of Elizabeth, it was not because of Mary, it was because of the Ancient of Days inside Mary. Some of you here, you don't know what is causing change around your life. You think it's about your beauty, you think it's about your skin. No, it's not about your beauty, it's not about your skin, it's about the one inside your life. Can somebody shout fire? The louder the amen, the quicker a miracle.
Shut fire. Shut fire. Shut fire. Yeah, 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 yeah. I see story turning around. The louder the amen, the quicker a miracle. Somebody is breaking shackles here. I say you are breaking shackles here. Shout that amen like thunder.
Sit down.
Despite God was in a hurry to save mankind,
God was still patient in the womb of Mary for 9 months. Now hear me. That God knows you need to buy the house. But hear me. Stay inside Mary first. God knows you have to save the whole world. Hear me. Stay inside Mary first. God knows you are highly anointed. Hear me. Stay inside Mary first.
God knows you need to travel abroad. Hear me. Stay inside Mary first. Because if there is no Mary, you cannot marry your destiny. If you cannot wait, you'll be wasted. The reason why you are making terrible mistake, you are in a hurry.
My husband, you have not bought car for me. Wait. That man has the capacity to buy. Wait for the time to come. You are in a hurry. Don't try to be like Adam overnight. Adam left all the pleasure. Jesus is still there with the pleasure. Adam reigned 930 years. Jesus is reigning forever. So which one do you want? Enjoy small and suffer for life, or suffer small and enjoy throughout lifetime?
See the God of all grace, 1 Peter 5:10, that have called it that after ye have suffered for a while.
For a while. You have to suffer. Stop this story of I don't want to suffer. Me, I know, go suffer. You go suffer small. Check the word now, 1 Peter 5:10.
He said, after ye have suffered, you see the God of all grace, after they have called you to his eternal glory in Christ Jesus, after ye have suffered a while.
He said, I will give you little suffering, small. You will test it the way you test your soup. For a while. He said, now me call you. I'm telling you that the one who called you, I have multiple grace to do everything. But before you begin to get all these things that you need that will follow, I will let you test small suffering. It is this small suffering now that has made you to be in a hurry. Some young men, when they just come around, hey, I want to be like Brother Aguila, I want to be a sister. Don't be making prayer. Don't make prayer when you don't understand the prayer. Do you know where we are coming from? Can you bath with Omo? Do you know Sabulu Solo? You don't understand. Palm kernel oil. Can you rub it? You are not thinking, God of Jesse Aguila, give me double portion. Come on, keep quiet. Don't ask for double portion. Ask for half portion. Suffered for a while. Now watch this. Despite all that, at the age of 12, Jesus manifested. I thought that appearance will make Jesus to start doing things. I saw Jesus boiling. The aurora on Jesus Christ was too high. He cannot contain it. He entered the temple. And because he was the fountain of wisdom, he started talking to the rabbis, the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the Sanhedrins. While he was talking, he dazzled them and scattered their brain. And God said, I know the aurora over your head is boiling. Keep quiet. Go back and hide again. No matter how anointed you are, Jesus, it's not time. You cannot manifest now. Your appearance is just to tell people that you are around. But it's not time for you to manifest. And I felt that if God is in a hurry, why should God not allow Jesus to start manifesting? Because at that level, he was teaching scholars and professors. So he was already knowledgeable. You know what God told me? God told me, he said, for the equation to balance, he said the devil did not take the authority from a teenager. He took it from a man. Oh, you did not hear me.
he did not took the authority from a teenager. He took it from a man. So God had to wait for him to get to 30 years when he's now a man in order to die. Because a teenager cannot descend to hell, but a man. Am I helping you? At the age of 17, no, God said, no, you are not still matured. I will not give an immatured man. You are a boy. God waited for him to get to 30 years. When the guy now was now matured, he began. Because the devil did not take the authority from a teenager. He took it from a man. How can a teenager come back to restore? And that's why some of you don't understand what age means. I'm not talking about age without wisdom. I'm talking about real age. There are certain things you will not understand as you begin to grow. You begin to grow into the awareness and wisdom. Despite the fact that Jesus was the fountain of knowledge, biologically and physically, his structural development was important for pursuit of destiny manifestation. Have you not heard in the Bible? He that findeth a wife, not a lady. There's a difference between a lady and a woman. Are you getting me? A girl and a woman. This was a woman we saw in the Garden of Eden, an adult. Not a girl. Some of you sisters, you are still girl. A matured helper. When you get to that level, when you are a woman, you see yourself as an helper to your husband, not a puller. Not the one that pulls her husband down. I used to say this to a woman. The most precious thing to you, you give to your man. If you have given all your body that you honor to a man, and yet you cannot honor the man, you are a foolish woman. There's no wisdom. Your glory is your body. If you can give it to a man, why will you not give your honor to the man? What you honor, you guide. You don't sell your husband to your family and sell your husband to everybody and want honor. Jesus waited for 30 years to manifest. That's to show you that our God is a God of speed. Someone say speed. Say speed. Our God is a God of process. Now watch this. Jesus did what Adam could not do for 930 years under how many years? How many years? 3.5 years. 3.5 years. He did that. What Adam used 930 years trying to rescue himself. A man who waited for 30 years did it under 3.5 years. That's speed. It is not the amount of waiting. It is the amount of time put in after you have waited. Your waiting will not be wasted. Let me show you something in Jeremiah. Are you ready? Somebody here is about to enter a new level. If the amen is louder, a quick story is turning around. In Jeremiah 12 verse 1, it said, righteous art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee, yet let me talk with thee of thy judgment. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper? Wherefore are all day happy that deal very treacherously with you. Jeremiah here
is a prophet preaching and prophesying to the people in his time. Follow me. And then the people came to meet Jeremiah. And they started complaining to Jeremiah. We need to send you back to this God that you are prophesying to us about. We are confused. And because we are confused, we want you to talk to him on behalf of us. Because there's something wrong with what is going on with his system. Now, Jeremiah here, he's talking to God. And I hear what Jeremiah said. Let's read it together.
Righteous art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee, yet let me talk with thee of thy judgment, wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper.
Hear what Jeremiah is saying. Say, God, I know you. You are a righteous God. You are a wonderful God. You are so righteous. You don't do partiality. But can I talk to you? Excuse me, God. I want to talk to you about the way you do your judgment. I don't understand this, your judgment. But I know you're a righteous God. But this your judgment that you are doing is confusing. Because you are promoting those that does not need promotion. And those that need to be promoted are demoted. He said, you are a righteous God. This thing I am saying is not about me. And also it's about me too. Because I am also included. Because the passion in which Jeremiah was talking, it was like an excuse for him to pour out his mind too. Let's put it again. I know you will not understand until I break it. Put it.
Righteous art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee, yet let me talk with thee of thy judgments. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper? Wherefore are they happy that did very treasure? He said, I don't understand. Why should the wicked prosper? I pay my tithes. I sow my seed. But yet I can't buy a house. But the wicked around my backyard prosper. I look around. I see that lady. She have aborted so many babies, but yet she is carrying twins. And me that is serving God, I don't have a baby. He said, I don't understand this your judgment. I pray very well. I've gone to all the mountains, but yet I can't even buy a car. Wherefore does the wicked prosper? I am a true man of God. I'm better than that pastor. I know that prophet, that pastor. He drinks, he smokes, he womanizes, and yet he prosper. But me in righteousness, why will I not prosper? He said, I want to talk to you, God, concerning your judgment. I don't understand the way you judge.
Can I teach? Am I opening your eyes?
Are you seeing something you are not seeing? Righteous art thou, O Lord. He first praised God. He psyched God. He put God on the scale. He said, you are a righteous God, but I don't understand, oh Lord. He said, I plead with you, but I don't understand. I prayed, I do intercession, but after the intercession, I'm confused. He said, let me talk to you. I see the wicked prosper, and yet they did treacherously. They betray you. They betray you, and yet they prosper. Say, I don't understand, God. Can I talk to you? Excuse me, God. I pray every day of my life, and yet my story have not changed. Those are the people I came to talk to. I speak in tongues for 5 hours, and there is a brother around me that does not speak in tongues, but yet his life is better than me. Lord, can we talk today? I need to talk to you, Lord, because I'm confused. I am a beautiful girl. I am a graduate. I fast and pray. I have kept myself. At the age of 35, I'm still a virgin, but yet no man is coming from me. Lord, I don't understand your judgment. I used to love my friend that live a wayward life. She is an unbeliever. believer. She does not fast, she does not pray, but albeit she's now married, and yet I don't have any. Lord, all through my life I never take a contraceptive drug, I never aborted, but yet I don't have a child. But I know my friend, 6 abortion and 4 children, and for 10 years I don't have a child. God, can we talk about your judgment? I am worried. I am on the mountain. I fast for my church to grow, but yet I know of a pastor that eats and is gluttonous. He never prays, he never fasts, he drinks, and yet his church grows. Lord, can we talk about this your judgment? Why should the wicked prosper while I'm alive, and yet I serve you? I am really confused, Lord. Jeremiah said to God, can I talk to someone who is going through this? You have asked yourself, Father, I am in the church, I work in the church, I labor in the church, I study to show myself approved, I scourge your word, I speak in tongues, and yet unbelievers are placed over me. Father, I saw it in the dream that I was going to be promoted, but unbeliever took my position. Can I preach and talk to somebody here? Somebody shout fire. Am I talking to somebody? I prophesy. I am here to say to somebody, something is about to happen after today. The table is about to turn, because you are going to discover yourself. If you shout that amen, something is about to hit your door. I feel like preaching to somebody here. Am I talking to somebody here? Every affliction over your life is about to end. I am here to talk to some discouraged brothers. I am tired, pastor. I am tired. I'm the one you are preaching about. I don't know. Why will I slave for people that I'm better than? I am the firstborn of the family. I fast and pray, but all my younger ones are married, and I'm not married. They say Mary, the mother of Jesus. I am the only one in the family that brought them to Christ, but I am the one that my life is an affliction. Oh God, I am tired. I have sown seed, I have raised altars, I have made sacrifice, but yet I don't know why the wicked prosper. I don't know why the witch over my family, why they still hold me in ransom. I don't understand. I came to preach to someone. Somebody is about to come out of this battle of life. I don't know how long you have been crying, but I feel led to preach to someone. That battle is about to end. Oh Lord, I want to talk to you about your judgment. I don't understand your judgment. I am a BSc holder, I have my degree, I have my master's, but yet I don't know why I cannot get a job. But I see an unbeliever, there's a secondarian, they are better than me. Oh Lord, can we talk about your judgment? I need to talk to you about your judgment. You ask me to ask anything, I'm asking about your judgment. I'm a little bit confused, Lord. I am a communicant, I take Holy Communion, I don't live a lowered life. How did this sickness came to my body? The virus I cannot explain, the cancer I cannot explain. I don't have it in my family lineage. Why should I be the only one in my family that is having the history of cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure? My younger ones, the other ones, they are unbelievers, but yet they don't have this sickness. Oh Lord, can we talk about your judgment? Can I prophesy to someone here? You are about to break out of this battle. Hey, you are about to break out. Hey, Shambele Koteya. Hey, Shabale Keto Barados. Hey, Shabale Keto Barados. Am I talking to somebody here? I have been faithful. I have labored. I have worked with all my heart. When am I supposed to be promoted? I was demoted, and somebody is occupying my position. Oh Lord, where is your face? Can we talk about your judgment? Oh Lord, where is your face? Can we talk about your judgment? Why will the wicked prosper, and yet the righteous are in poverty? Lord, I'm tired. Oh Lord, I'm tired. Can we talk about your judgment? Somebody shout fire. Is your eyes getting open to the scriptures? In verse 2, Jeremiah began to talk to the Lord. He continued the intercession. He said, thou hast planted them, yea, they have taken root, they grow, yea, they bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth and far in their range. He said, Lord, there's something again that get me confused. You are the one that planted them and you gave them root, and not only that they are planted and rooted, they have grown very big in my eyes while I grow very small. He said, I don't understand. He said, these people, their mouths are close to you, but their hearts are far from you. You know that they are not righteous, but you are the one that planted them. I'm talking about somebody here. You know that God is the God of all flesh. He caused to rain upon the righteous and the unrighteous. Jeremiah was saying, Lord, I stay in this country. I see unbelievers ruling over states. I see unbelievers all over the whole place. He said, you are the one that planted them. You gave them root. Their companies are established. They are taking root, and the righteous are in penury. He said, I cannot understand. Why will you plant the unbelievers? I'm talking to some of you here. Have you seen some people around your life, and you know they are established than you, but yet they go to native doctor? Jeremiah said, I know it's not the native doctor. I know you are the one that planted them. Have you seen some ladies around you who have done all manner of concussion and their marriage is established? Jeremiah said, I know you planted them, and not only that you planted them, you got them rooted and they have grown. He said, I cannot understand. He said, these people, their mouth is close to you, but their heart is far from you. Can I prophesy to somebody? Are you in the church and you see people planted and you feel, God, what is going on? Can I have a good news for you? Something is about to happen. I'm not here to preach to everyone, but I'm here to preach to someone that is about to come out. Wherever you are bound to see a change. I feel like preaching like an Holy Ghost machine. Am I talking to someone here? Am I talking to someone here? Can I go deeper? I don't know what they have done to your life. You wake up in the morning, you saw unbelievers driving cars, they are planted, but you don't understand why. They are rooted. Do you know what it means? They prosper and they continue to prosper, and yet you cry every day. They don't go to the mountain, but you go to the mountain. They don't pray like you, but you pray more than them. Jeremiah said, I don't understand. You got them planted, Lord. Am I talking to somebody here? Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? A miracle is about to happen here. Whatever have been done around your life, your time has come. You cannot wait in vain. You cannot serve in vain. You cannot call the name of the Lord in vain. The unbelievers cannot prosper while you are tired and retired. Can I preach to some dejected, rejected? A miracle is about to happen. Lift up your leg and shout fire. Hey! Am I preaching to somebody here? Oh God, I am tired. Some people around me are planted in the same company. The unbelievers are promoted. You work more better than them. They have become directors, and yet you are at the level. Can I say something to someone? You are coming behind to overtake. Can I preach to someone here? Enough is enough. Somebody is crossing the line. I say you are crossing the line. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. God has remembered you today. Am I talking to somebody here? Maybe this is your portion. Maybe you have gone through this, but I got a good news for you. The God that planted them is about to plant you. The God that rooted them is about to root you. The God that grew them is about to grow you. The louder the amen, the quicker to overtake. Somebody shout fire. Hey! freedom, verse 3. Hear what Jeremiah said. Here. He said to God, he said, you have tried my heart towards thee. Pull them out like a sheep for slaughter, and prepare them for the day of slaughter.
How many of you have prayed that prayer? God, you know me. You seen me. I'm okay. I'm better. He even went forward to say, God, you have tested me. You have tried me. And I did not fail. You have weighed me. I did not fall short. He said, oh Lord, pull them out. He said, slaughter them. That was a dangerous prayer. It is born out of jealousy. It's called jealostology. He said, pull them out. God will not pull them out no matter you pray. There are people that God will not pull out because they are Penina to Hannah. If your Penina does not have a baby, your Hannah will not trigger somewhere to come out. You did not hear me. You remember the story of Peninans?
You don't get me. God, if your neighbor is blessed,
it simply means God is at your neighborhood. Oh, you don't hear me? No, I'm not talking.
If my neighbor is driving a car, it means God has just entered my neighbor. Oh, Shakabayata. And if my neighbor can get promotion, my own will be better than my neighborhood. Ah, hey! There are sometimes you don't get jealous. You don't pray. There are people that God will not kill because they are Penina. God has positioned them around your life to make them to mock at you. They are like Agai. God has positioned them around your life to make them to mock at you until your laughter comes, Isaac. Can I say it? The reason why you are where you are is because you are relaxed. So God is making you see how the wicked is prospering. You have refused to prosper.
You did not hear me. Sit down. Sit down. Let me talk to you. This will sink. This will sink.
You are the one
that have refused to prosper. You are the one that refused to prosper. Because all you are thinking, how we go to heaven, take the war and give me Jesus. You better take the war and give me Jesus. If they take the war, where will you stay? And you don't want to die. Now God said, come my son and my daughter into your joy. I want to take you to heaven. He said, fire! Back to sender. And you are singing that song. Now unbelievers say, I am in the war. I want to occupy it till he comes. You are watching me. Take the war and give me Jesus. You better take the war. You have been singing, I'm married to Jesus, Satan, leave me alone. That's why you are not married. Tell me where Jesus has married a physical man. Can I talk to somebody here? You are watching me.
Can I talk to somebody here? Am I opening your eyes to something? You are too physical. That's why you are not understanding God's plan. I mean, too spiritual, heavily cautious, and earthly useless.
Are you the only one that will go to heaven? Are you the first person that made heaven? That we will not rest. Abraham made heaven with 318 servants. What is wrong with you? Servants. Servants. Threatened a king, a president of a nation. Shook his foundation, collected all that you have labored for, and traveled out again very wealthy. What are you saying? Jacob prospered in the land of his enemy with Laban. David did not just only prosper, he was a president of a nation. He ruled the nation, a writer, a poet, a singer, a fighter, a warlord, a general, a shepherd, a prophet. What are you talking about? What is wrong with you? David have a dining table that they have to wait and bring Mephibosheth. The guy was eating life with 32 fingers. Are you the only one that want to make heaven? There are some dirty theological holiness message that have made the body of Christ to become insane. It's a mental paralysis that have paralyzed our dignified level of majesty, that we don't understand ourselves. That when we see prosperity, we see demons. We see demon in every prosperity. Poverty is dangerous. The highest level of demon is poverty. Christians are more, we outnumber the people in the opposite religion. But in election, Christians will carry vote to people in the opposite. Do you know why? Money. Money. No matter how we pray in tongues, on the day of election, we carry it and vote for the opposite people. What is wrong? Money. Some preachers have lost their spirituality. God is speaking and they are seeing money. The God of Mammon is speaking louder than God himself. Money. Money. Money can make a son and his father fight. Money. Money can make a wife tell her husband and say, hey, no, this is of love. You don't stop here. Bring my money. Hey, no, not tell me you love me. After I collect money, you can tell me you love me. Money can make a lady see a greeting card full of poetic love poem from a man, and she look at the card. Sure. Now greeting card one chop. Yeah, man. Where other ladies will look at the wordings and they are crying and you love me. The girl say, yeah. Now this one chop. Now today they give us. Especially in Nigeria now. You are now using greeting card to be pursuing a lady up and down.